The title of this book is Building Self-Confidence, subtitle, and Some Techniques to Do It. Authored by Martin K. Ettington and narrated by Martin K. Ettington. The synopsis in the beginning of the book is as follows. Self-confidence and self-esteem are important aspects of who we are and can be improved through many techniques. In this book, the following topics are reviewed. What is self-confidence? How self-confidence breeds success. Fear about self-confidence. How experience builds self-confidence. Specific confidence builders. The importance of practice and simulation. Stories of self-confidence and self-esteem. After reading this book, you'll understand different issues having to do with self-confidence and self-esteem and how to improve yours. The copyright page says the following. This book is copyrighted for 2021. Title, Building Self-Confidence. Subtitle, and Some Techniques to Do It. By Martin K. Ettington. All rights reserved USA 2021. Printed in the United States of America. The author has written over 100 books on various categories such as longevity and immortality, the paranormal, spiritual, UFOs and aliens, survival, and much more. If you might be interested in any of his books, you can find them on his website, mkettingtonbooks.com. That's spelled mkettingtonbooks.com. Chapter 1.0, Introduction. What is self-confidence? And here we see a picture of a guy standing on a rope connected between two rock walls. He obviously has a lot of self-confidence to do that. How to gain self-confidence. Today is one of those days when your group has to make a presentation to a client. This is an important occasion because it's an opportunity to get your boss's attention. It could mean a raise or a promotion if you could just muster the courage to stand there in front of these people and present your proposal. The problem is your shyness gets the better of you and you're relegated to the background. You sat there mesmerized as your colleague Elena made a winning presentation of your proposal. She stood there dressed in a simple gray suit that spelled confidence. Why can't I gather enough courage to present my work to these people when I know this project like the back of my hand, you ask yourself? Self-confidence is what you lack, and this is what your colleague Elena has. But what is self-confidence? Is it the ability to speak in a loud voice so you can get people's attention? Is it about power dressing? Self-confidence is an attitude that is characterized by a positive belief that one can take control of one's life and one's plans. People who are self-confident are those who acknowledge their capacity to do something and then proceed to do these things. They do not rely on the approval of other people in order to affirm their existence. It is enough that they know that they have the capacity and potential to do something and the guts to do it no matter what the others may say. People who are self-confident take advantage of the opportunities that comes their way. Factors in gaining self-confidence. While the process of attaining self-confidence starts from childhood, an adult can still gain self-confidence through his determination and through the support of his family and friends. Parental support and acceptance. People begin to develop self-confidence while growing up. The role of parents in instilling self-confidence in their children is very important. Parents who are always critical of their children without acknowledging the latter's strengths unknowingly dampen the development of their self-confidence. On the other hand, parents who are always willing to give support while encouraging their children to take a step forward will most likely rear self-confident children. Parents who make their children feel loved and accepted despite their imperfections will most likely encourage self-confidence. Lack of self-confidence is not proportional to a person's abilities. In fact, there are people who are extremely talented and able, but they lack self-confidence to show those abilities. If you're wanting in self-confidence, then you must continuously do things that will help you gain confidence. Identify your strengths and weaknesses and capitalize on that. Make full use of your strength and gather positive points. This will help you gain self-confidence. Do not expect everything to be perfect because you are bound to do something wrong along the way. Nobody is perfect and everyone is capable of making mistakes. Acknowledge your abilities and talent and take stock of them. Do not underestimate yourself.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?